Yeah, Bryan Staring, first weekend with the MotoGo Yamaha team. Tell me how that first weekend was.
There's a stack of positives, but overall, I guess typically leaving the weekend or leaving the racetrack a little bit frustrated or wondering what, could have been or could have been better. We had really good pace actually from qualifying onwards. We sort of found our feet, but the unexpected part for me was that I just couldn't get the bike off the line. So terrible starts all weekend. I don't know if I ever was any better than 10th, so probably was somewhere between 10th and 15th place in the first corner from 4th on the grid. So, so frustrating to start each race like that. Outside of that, I actually feel like each race we did a really good job of working our way forward through the pack and into the best position that I could manage. We're still learning so much about the motorbike, and if we could restart the weekend again now, we'd be in such a better place. But that's all part of it, and I guess I have to say a massive thanks to everyone that's contributed towards MotoGo and being here at the first race. It's been a huge challenge across the last 3 weeks. It's been a bummer that the starts really took away from what should have been probably a hell of a lot better result.
Obviously, you've had a really limited amount of time on the bike. How far has your sort of feeling come since those first sessions on Friday compared to the end of the day today?
Yeah, the feelings come quite a bit better, but actually the adjustments on the motorbike are only ever we're already working in a small window of what we're adjusting, and let's say that our brain or our mind is spanning a million different ways in what things we could do to improve it, but we've only ever got a session or a half a session or a race, and we can't risk too much. So the improvement is just gradual, but really I think the biggest improvement comes from my confidence in the bike, which is growing each time, and getting through the races. Putting together a hot qualifying lap was also helped sort of contribute to growing confidence.
Obviously in race one this weekend we had some pretty mixed and chaotic conditions there. You were one of the riders that decided to go with wet tyres. What sort of made you go with that decision?
What I was thinking at the time was that it looked like I thought it was going to continue to rain, and the way that we'd finished up, when we came in off the racetrack, it was just getting to the point where you'd start to tiptoe on a slick, and I expected that the downpour that we had been bigger than that. I just got it completely wrong, and you can say, oh yeah, it's 50-50, but the facts are, top 5 guys all made the right decision, and I wasn't one of them. So I'm really disappointed by that. But overall, over the course of my life, I feel like the majority of the times I've made the right decision in those moments, and this time I got it wrong.
And just lastly, obviously you weren't able to ride at the Sydney Motorsport Park test earlier this month. Is there any plans to go testing there before the round next month?
We are making some plans to test now, probably not necessarily at Eastern Creek. I mean, the truth is that Eastern Creek is such a difficult venue to get any quality time on. The track days there are so full with riders, which is fantastic for our sport, but makes it pointless for us to go to. So I can't actually see us doing anything productive at Eastern Creek. I think we're better off going to another circuit and trying to get some proper time.